Yeah, fine. Okay, welcome to the post-match press conference after our derby against MBSG. So our head coach Oscar Bruzo is here to take your questions. Please put your phones on silent mode and introduce yourselves before asking. So we'll begin with Shushmita Di, then we'll take the next questions.
Hello, coach. Hi, I'm Shushmita from Uttar Pradesh newspaper. Coach, first match. What is your, analysis about the match? Which areas you think you need to improve?
Actually, there are a lot of areas. This is why I wanted to be today on the bench, to check myself, to observe. No, we are in observation period. I think that I deserve also to have some time to observe the team and to try to tackle the things that are not working well. So regarding your question, in particular, our team is missing some aggression, some intensity, winning balls. Sometimes we are making mistakes in the build-up and we are not quick in setbacks and defending transitions. So all the aspects that I can tell you are regarding the defense of the team. It's true that Mohammedan today, for me, they were the better team on the pitch. I don't want to find excuses or to talk about the penalty or the handball in the center of the pitch before the penalty or the mistake we did in the build-up to concede the first goal. I think that in number of chances they created the most. They were probably better in many areas of the pitch, and I repeat, they were better, especially because of physicality. I don't want to believe that players as Talar, Diamantaco, Raúl, we have good talented players. Also the Indian players, some of them playing in the national team and showing very good skills, but in terms of intensity, physicality, duels, aggression, shaping, intense pressing, in all that, I think that this is the first areas that I want to work with, because otherwise we need to score 4 or 5 goals to win games, and this is impossible. Our team has conceded 11 goals in 5 games, and this is the first thing that we need to tackle.
Tom Alda with the next question.
Coach, welcome our Calcutta, Tomal from Calcutta. Coach, after 5 matches, 0, do you feel as a coach of new coach of East Bengal, it is possible to come back again?
Absolutely. Absolutely. In the moment we are not finishing this ISL in the top 6, I would say openly that our season is a failure. So don't have any doubts. We are not going to hide. We are not going to accept this situation. We are going to work hard, because the objective of the club is finishing in top 2, top 3. So I was already more light and telling that everything that is not qualifying for the final playoffs is going to be a fail on the season. So no doubt we'll keep our objective and we'll keep. I have full faith in the team. There are some things that we have to improve. We were already discussing about the immediate things to act, but give some time and I'm sure that the things are going to turn around.
Munalda with the next question.
Coach, I am Munal from Market also. So do you think that as you have already practically coached so many teams in the world actually, here in India also, in outside also, so do you think that after the 5 matches, do you need to have one mental coach to bring out the best of the players actually who are now a bit demoralized technically? So, because maybe in the part of their the performance, maybe a factor is coming on the mental side, as they are losing and losing. So you need a mental coach to bring out their best.
I don't know if the figure is a mental coach itself, but we need a lot of mental work. So the way we are doing, we will discuss with the club. Sometimes it's not through a professional, sometimes it's through the players, sometimes it's making more fun games during the practice and liberate about all this pressure, because it's true that the team now is a little bit stiff, it's not liberated, we are playing with a lot of pressure. And regarding the game of today, I think that Mohammedan was the best side in the pitch, so I cannot say nothing. But the game of the last week against Jasepur, I could see that situation that you are mentioning. Last week, East Bengal was the best team on the pitch, same as Mohammedan today. They are the best, they get the 3 points. So last week, East Bengal was the best team playing against Jasepur, missing chances, getting goals with 30 meters shooting, all these kind of disgraceful things that happens when the teams are struggling. So yes, I can openly say that we are a team right now struggling, but that we are not gonna no sleep and die to find the earliest solutions and the more effective solutions. I hope that in the next home game against Mohamedan, now we have to go to Odisha. We are going to try to get a positive result, but with the time that we have after the FC Cup, that we have 15 days of preparation, I hope that in that game we start watching the reality East Bengal and what we are going to do in the rest of the season.
Costa, the next.
Hi, coach. Costa from at first, why did you want to sit on the dugout on today's match? Because you didn't coach trained this team, you didn't know this team. So why did you want this risk to sit on the dugout on today's derby, whereas the derby is versus Mohamedan match?
The club has appointed me on 8th of this month. I have been following in detail on the practices of the team. I have been very close to Vino. I have been analyzing. We have done a lot of things. We have watched all the games since the beginning of the season, and I thought that I was here to try to change. For example, maybe you don't need a mental coach, maybe you need a figure to try to change the things around. So this in relation with the question that he's asking, I thought that the team needed something new, and maybe my presence there with the new ideas, because actually there is a lot of new ideas that we try to implement today. I thought that it was going to be a positive impact on the team. For 35 minutes it worked. I'm pretty happy with the first 35 minutes of the team, but in the moment we conceded the goal, we didn't have enough energy to press up, to win balls and to dominate. So it was actually frustrating, but another point to study and to improve. And if you ask me why I'm with my team, there is no place for me. I'm here to be one more and to be on service of my players. I don't want you to be talking about the coach. Of course, if we lose, I'm going to take it on my shoulders, the responsibility. But I hope that one day we can turn the things around and you start talking about how good are our players, not the coach.
Next question.
Sir, this is Shantanu Bose from ABP Digital. We know that the team has lost 2-0, but have you found anything positive from this game for your team?
I found a lot of positivities. I think that we were shaping well in the central areas. We didn't allow them to progress in that areas. I think that in the defending transitions today we were better except for the build-up mistakes that we did. Yeah, I find positivities. I think that the attitude of the player was good. I think that the substitute players, they can try to improve the level of the team. Different thing is how effective we were, how good we were. But if you tell me about positivities, of course, I'm an optimistic person. And if I need to talk about the mistakes, I also need to reinforce the things that we are doing well. And I repeat, the distances between our players, the mid-block, the organization of the team, the triggers to activate the pressure. There are some positivities, but it's not enough to win a game like the game we have today.
Any more questions? One last question, then we'll close the press conference.
Coach, sorry to say. This is my second question. Time is short, but East Bengal played AFC and ISL similarly. Do you feel as a coach of East Bengal it is a problem for better football?
Better football, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Where? In ISL?
Time is short.
Time is short.
Yeah. But
You have to play simultaneously.
I can reply you in a different way, and actually I was having this with the management of the club. The reality is that the coach needs 100 days to really have a major team. But in my case, 100 days is the end of the first leg, so I cannot be talking about time. I need to go with immediate impact, and this is what I'm going to work. The AFC Cup is one of the objectives of the club. For this season, we have very difficult rivals. We are thinking that playing Vasundhara against Bangladesh, that we are superior. We are thinking that Paro from Bhutan is going to be an easy team for us. If you start analyzing the number of foreigners that they have, you will realize that we are going to have a very tough competition in Bhutan. But we are not going to hide. We are going to go there. We are the Indian team. The Indian teams in the last editions of the AFC Cup, they always move to the final stage. So we are going to take it like that. We are going to try to play the AFC Cup to progress and to have the chance to play in March, the last stage of the AFC Cup, because probably in March our team is going to be in much better situation than now.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you, coach. अच्छा वो दे दो हाँ चलो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कोच